Hi and welcome to another grumpy video. So the title, I'm not sure I really want an answer to that one. I want to give a bit of context before I get to the point. I did intend this to be quite a short video, but after I've had time to think about it, I'm not so sure that I'm going to succeed there. I think I may have mentioned before, but just in case I didn't, I spend a lot of time at the library. But in recent years with budget cuts, the library opening hours have changed. So the local libraries are not open every day, and on Thursdays they're all closed. So if I want to go to the library on a Thursday, I have to go into the city, which isn't the arduous pilgrimage that sentence implies, because I do live quite close to the city centre, close enough that I can usually walk there, and Thursdays are easier for me to visit, so sometimes I do go to the main library. And I did that this Thursday. I was going because I needed to use the computer. I visited the library with my son, and because I wanted to use the computer, I couldn't go down to the children's section, which is on a different floor. Because although there are computers there, they're not meant for adults. Although adults are allowed a short time on the computers if they're accompanying a child, they can't go on for long, and I was probably going to lead longer than I'd be allowed. So I went to the main computer room and I asked if I could get two computers next to each other and book one for me and one for my son. I'd done that the week before because although he is technically old enough to be in the children's section unaccompanied, I'm not really comfortable leaving him alone for prolonged periods of time when I can't see him. So to me it made sense for him to just play on a computer next to me, and that way I wouldn't constantly be worrying if he was alright. I could just get on with my work and he could play Tanka-Gario, whatever that is. So I went to the desk to book the time and the woman said, "Children can't use the computers in here." I was a bit surprised and asked why, because he'd done it the week before with no problems. And she said, "Because some people watch porn in here." Okay, to quantify, she did go on to say that this was against the rules and that anybody seen doing that would be thrown out. Never mind that she just mentioned porn in front of my son. "What's porn, Mum?" Thanks, librarian. That was a fun conversation. You know what kids are like a dog with a bone. If they know that there's something to be known and they don't know it but you do. Anyway, I'm digressing. My point was, who's watching porn in the library? Why are people watching porn in the library? Are you watching porn in the library? Please feel free not to comment below if you're the one she was talking about. Now, this isn't an anti-porn rant. I really don't care, to be honest. If that's what floats your boat, whatever. Within the confines of the law, if the people you're watching are over 18 and consented to be there, then whatever. But in a library? Really? Is that the best venue you could think of? If you want to watch 2 pythons and 1 tangerine.com, then that's fine and I defend your right to do so. But seriously, not in the library. I am re-evaluating the state of all those swivel chairs as I speak. So yeah, that's it really. I was stunned. I must be sheltered because it had never occurred to me that people were doing that. When did that become a thing? Or was it always a thing? I mentioned it to the librarians at my local library when we went today, and they couldn't believe it. It did lead to an interesting conversation though. My idea was a special room that charges a premium rate. A very premium rate. I mean, the council are always whining on about how they don't have enough money to build pointless statues for pigeons to crap on. Why not cash in on a few people wanting a private computer booth for, let's call it, restricted viewing? But that led to the inevitable question, but who's going to clean up that room? Well, with the money made by charging a premium rate, somebody might consider it if they paid at least £30 an hour and provided a hazmat suit. Are you listening, council? You could be onto a right cash cow here, with the added bonus that me and my son can once again use the computers in the library, without fear of catching a glimpse of, well, I don't want to think what of. So that's it for this video. Once again, well done if you made it this far, and thank you for watching. Bye!